One hot shower tonight could secretly spike your blood pressure, then make it crash, cutting blood flow to your brain when it needs it most. Millions of seniors shower this way every morning and never realize they're putting their brain at risk until it's too late. Do you ever step out of the shower and feel like the room tilts for a moment? Do your legs feel wobbly or your heart start racing when you reach for a towel? Do you grab the wall just to steady yourself, hoping no one notices? And do you tell yourself it's normal, just part of getting older? What if Dr. Oz told you these dizzy spells are not just random, but your brain's early warning signal, a sign that blood flow is dropping too quickly? Wouldn't you want to know what's really happening inside your body every time you turn on the water? If you're over 60, you're not alone. Millions of seniors have this exact experience every day. A strange lightheadedness, a quick loss of balance, a racing heartbeat right after something that's supposed to be calming. And most never connect the dots. They blame fatigue, stress, or age. But here's the truth. These tiny moments may not be harmless. They may be silent warnings from your brain that your circulation is under pressure. Today, we're going to slow down and have an honest, in-depth conversation about shower safety for seniors. This isn't about creating fear or making you anxious about something you do every day. This is about protecting your brain, your balance, and your independence, and making sure a simple daily habit never becomes the reason you lose either one. As Dr. Oz often says, your brain is your most precious organ. Protect its blood flow, and you protect your life. Think of this video like sitting down with a knowledgeable friend who cares about your health and wants to keep you safe. We'll talk about the 7 biggest shower mistakes seniors make, mistakes that can silently increase your stroke risk, raise your chance of falls, and make you feel weaker without even knowing why. And then I'll show you Dr. Oz's recommended safe shower routine step by step, so you can keep doing what you love without fear and without giving up the comfort of a warm shower. Here's what most people never realize. That moment of lightheadedness you feel after a shower isn't random. It happens because your body goes through powerful changes the moment hot water touches your skin. Changes that are even more dramatic if you're over 60. Hot water makes your blood vessels open wider, a process doctors call vasodilation. This is your body's way of cooling itself, but there's a trade-off. When your vessels suddenly expand, the blood inside them spreads out into more space. Your blood pressure drops, sometimes just a little, sometimes a lot. For younger people, their bodies can adjust fast enough to keep blood flowing to the brain. But with age, those reflexes slow down, and blood pressure takes longer to recover. This means for a few critical seconds, your brain may be getting less blood than it needs. Dr. Oz warns that repeated blood pressure drops, even small ones, can stress your circulation, make your balance less steady, and over time may increase your stroke risk. And it's not just hot water. Cold water has the opposite effect. It makes your blood vessels tighten suddenly, raising blood pressure and forcing your heart to work harder. Add steam, humidity, quick movements like bending down, and the effects compound. You can go from feeling fine to dizzy, off balance, or lightheaded in just seconds. Most people think this is just part of aging. They ignore it. But ignoring it can be dangerous. Falling in the bathroom is one of the top reasons seniors lose their independence. And one small slip can lead to a broken hip, a brain injury, or months of painful rehab. And that can be the event that forces someone out of independent living. But it doesn't have to be this way. If you've ever stepped out of the shower feeling off balance, you already know how scary that moment feels. Imagine stepping out steady, calm, and confident every single day. Imagine never worrying about whether you'll slip, faint, or feel dizzy again. That's exactly what we're going to cover today. I'll walk you through the 7 most common shower habits that silently raise your risk, and I'll give you Dr. Oz's safe shower routine, step by step, so you can keep doing what you love without fear, and without giving up the comfort of a warm shower. Here's what most people never realize. That moment of lightheadedness you feel after a shower isn't random. It happens because your body goes through powerful changes the moment hot water touches your skin. Changes that are even more dramatic if you're over 60. Hot water makes your blood vessels open wider, a process doctors call vasodilation. This is your body's way of cooling itself, but there's a trade-off. When your vessels suddenly expand, the blood inside them spreads out into more space. Your blood pressure drops, sometimes just a little, sometimes a lot. For younger people, their bodies can adjust fast enough to keep blood flowing to the brain. But with age, those reflexes slow down, and blood pressure takes longer to recover. This means for a few critical seconds, your brain may be getting less blood than it needs. Dr. Oz warns that repeated blood pressure drops, even small ones, can stress your circulation, make your balance less steady, and over time may increase your stroke risk. And here's the scary part. The bathroom is the most dangerous place in the home for seniors. One slip can lead to a hip fracture, a brain injury, or months of painful rehab. And that can be the event that forces someone out of independent living. One dizzy spell might not seem like a big deal, but repeated blood pressure drops stress your brain and heart over time. Dr. Oz explains that these dips can make you more likely to faint, fall, or, in rare cases, trigger a mini-stroke or stroke. The fix is simple. Keep your shower water between 98 and 102 degrees Fahrenheit, warm but not scalding. Test it with the inside of your wrist, not your hand. If it feels so hot you want to pull away, it's too hot. Lowering the temperature just a few degrees can keep your blood pressure steady and protect your brain. And water temperature isn't the only risk. The timing of your shower matters too, especially right after waking up. That's risk number 2. Risk number 2 is showering right after waking up. Morning showers can feel refreshing, a great way to wake up your body and start your day alert. But Dr. Oz warns that stepping into a hot shower too soon after getting out of bed may be one of the riskiest times for your brain and balance. When you're sleeping, your blood pressure naturally drops. Your body is in a state of rest, your heart rate is slower, your vessels are relaxed. The moment you sit up or stand up, gravity pulls blood toward your legs. For younger people, the body quickly constricts blood vessels and pushes blood back up to the brain. But after 60, those adjustments take longer. Your circulation may already be lagging when you first wake. If you step right into a hot shower, the sudden heat opens your blood vessels even wider. That's a double effect. Pressure that's already low can drop even further. This is why many seniors feel that head rush or see spots first thing in the morning, and it's why falls are most common early in the day. Think about your own mornings. Have you ever felt slightly dizzy when you first stand up? Like your legs are a little weak walking to the bathroom? Or like your heart takes a moment to catch up when you get moving? Those are warning signs that your blood pressure is still finding its balance. Adding hot water to that moment can make you feel lightheaded enough to stumble, and the shower floor is the last place you want to lose your footing. Doctors warn that repeated morning blood pressure dips aren't just uncomfortable, they put stress on your brain and heart. One slip in the bathroom can mean a fractured hip, a head injury, or weeks in rehab. For some, it can mean losing independence completely. Here's what Dr. Oz recommends. Sit up in bed slowly. Take a few deep breaths before standing. Drink a small glass of water to gently raise blood pressure. Wait 10 to 15 minutes before stepping into the shower. This short delay gives your circulation time to catch up, making your showers safer and your mornings steadier. And morning timing isn't the only one that matters. What you do after eating can also silently raise your risk. And that's risk number 3. Risk number 3 is showering too soon after eating.
This one catches many people by surprise because for decades, we've been told a nice warm shower after dinner can help you relax and wind down. But Dr. Oz warns that showering right after a meal can actually put extra strain on your brain and circulation. Here's why. When you eat, your body sends extra blood to your stomach and intestines to help with digestion. This is completely normal. It's what your body does to break down food and absorb nutrients. But this also means there's less blood available for the rest of your body, including your brain. Now, imagine adding a hot shower on top of that. The hot water makes your blood vessels dilate even more, spreading that blood supply out even thinner. Your digestion is demanding blood. Your skin is demanding blood. Your brain is getting the leftovers. And that's why so many seniors feel lightheaded, heavy in the legs, or unusually tired after showering soon after a big meal. Have you ever noticed that after eating a large lunch or dinner, you feel sleepy or foggy-headed, or like you need to sit down after showering? Or a strange heaviness in your calves or thighs? Or a little short of breath while drying off? Those are all signs your brain and muscles aren't getting enough circulation during that time. For some, this can even trigger stomach cramps or indigestion because the sudden change in blood flow interrupts digestion mid-process. Dr. Oz warns that for seniors with slower circulation, this post-meal blood pressure dip can raise the risk of fainting or falls. And remember, the bathroom is the #1 place where dangerous falls happen. A simple slip on a wet floor can lead to a fractured hip, a head injury, or months of painful rehab. And for many older adults, that's the event that forces them to stop living independently. The good news is this is easy to fix. Dr. Oz recommends waiting 45 to 60 minutes after a large meal before showering. If you've only had a light snack, 20 to 30 minutes is usually enough. Use that waiting time to sit upright, sip some water, and allow digestion to start. When you finally step into the shower, your blood pressure will be more stable. Your brain will get the oxygen it needs, and you'll feel steadier and more comfortable. And shower timing isn't just about meals. What about how long you stay under the water itself? That's risk number 4, and it's one most people never think about. Risk number 4 is staying in the shower too long, especially with hot water. A long steaming shower can feel like the best part of your day. It's where you relax, clear your mind, and soothe tired muscles. But here's what Dr. Oz warns. Staying too long under hot water can slowly push your blood pressure lower and lower until your body can't keep up. When hot water first hits your skin, your blood vessels widen. This is normal. It's how your body keeps you from overheating. But here's the problem. The longer you stay, those vessels stay wide open, and blood pressure can continue to drift downward. You might feel fine at first, but 10 minutes in, your circulation's working harder. At 15 minutes, your brain might not be getting enough oxygen-rich blood. That's when you start to notice your head feeling foggy, your heart pounding a little faster, or that rubbery leg feeling as you step out. If you ever felt dizzy toward the end of a shower, like your knees went soft when you turned off the water, a little flushed or weak right before stepping out, or a buzzing in your ears or sudden fatigue, those are signs your blood pressure may have dropped too far. Dr. Oz warns that repeated episodes of low blood pressure put extra stress on your brain and heart, and fainting in the shower can be extremely dangerous. The floor is slippery, there are hard surfaces, and there's often no one nearby to help. Bathroom falls are a leading cause of serious injuries in seniors. Hip fractures, head injuries, and even fatal complications can result from a single fall. The good news is you don't have to give up your warm shower. Dr. Oz recommends keeping showers to 10 to 15 minutes when using warm or hot water. If you love longer showers, try this. Use warm water for the first 10 minutes to clean. Gradually cool the water for the last 1 to 2 minutes to help your blood pressure recover. Then step out slowly, holding a stable surface or grab bar. This gentle cool down helps stabilize circulation before you leave the shower, so you step out steady and safe. And while we focused on hot water so far, there's another hidden danger many seniors are trying because they heard it's healthy. cold water shock. That's risk number 5. Risk number 5 is shocking your body with cold water. Cold showers have been trending lately. People say they boost circulation, improve mood, and strengthen your immune system. But here's what Dr. Oz warns. For seniors, especially those with heart or blood pressure issues, a sudden blast of cold water can do more harm than good. Here's what happens inside your body when ice-cold water hits your skin. Your blood vessels snap shut. This is called vasoconstriction. Your heart has to pump harder to push blood through those now narrow vessels. Blood pressure can spike, sometimes sharply. At the same time, your breathing changes. You take quick, shallow breaths or even gasp involuntarily. This increases stress hormones, which makes your heart beat faster and constrain circulation. If you ever tried a cold shower and felt a sudden tightness in your chest, your heart racing, a quick gasp or trouble catching your breath, tingling or numbness in your fingers or toes, that's your body under stress. For younger or healthy people, this shock response might not be dangerous. But for seniors, especially those with high blood pressure, heart disease, or circulation problems, this can trigger dizziness, fainting, or even heart rhythm changes. A sudden slip or fainting episode in a cold shower can be just as dangerous as one from hot water, maybe even more so because it happens instantly. You don't have to give up the benefits of cooler water completely. Dr. Oz recommends using a gradual cool down instead of a sudden blast. Here's how to do it. Start with comfortably warm water. Over 30 to 60 seconds, slowly turn the temperature cooler. And with mildly cool water, not ice cold. This gives your heart and blood vessels time to adjust gradually, avoiding dangerous spikes, crashes, and blood pressure. And cold water isn't the only time your circulation is under stress. What you do right after exercise can dramatically affect your shower safety. That's risk number 6. Risk number 6 is jumping straight into the shower right after exercising. Whether it's a morning walk, some light yoga, or a session at the gym, it feels natural to hit the shower immediately afterward. But Dr. Oz warns that this might be one of the riskiest,
But knowing the risks is just the first step. In the next section, we'll build your safe shower routine with Dr. Oz's exact temperature, timing, and preparation tips so you can keep your brain safe and your mornings steady. So now you've heard the 7 risky shower habits that can quietly stress your brain, your circulation, and even put you at risk of falling. Water that's too hot, showering right after waking, showering right after meals, staying in too long, sudden cold water shock, post-exercise showering, and poor bathroom ventilation. But here's the question. How do you keep your shower safe without giving up the comfort and relaxation you love? Dr. Oz says it's not about avoiding showers. It's about learning the right temperature, the right timing, and a few small daily habits that protect your brain while still letting you enjoy that warm, refreshing feeling every day. So let's build your safe shower routine step by step, starting with the perfect water temperature and the easiest pre-shower trick that keeps your blood pressure steady. Now that we've covered the 7 shower habits that silently stress your brain and circulation, let's build your safe shower routine, step by step. This is where you take control and make your daily shower work for you, not against you. Before you even turn on the water, pause for a moment and check in with your body. Ask yourself, do I feel lightheaded right now? Am I unusually tired? Did I just take medication that might lower blood pressure or make me drowsy? If the answer to any of these is yes, wait a few minutes until you feel steady. Dr. Oz says this small pause is like a seatbelt. It protects you before you get into a risky situation. One of the simplest ways to stabilize blood pressure is to drink a small glass of water 15 to 20 minutes before showering. This slightly increases blood volume, helping your brain get enough oxygen even if your vessels dilate in warm water. Avoid chugging too much right before. Sip slowly to let your body absorb it. Keep your water comfortably warm between 98 and 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Dr. Oz recommends using your wrist, not your hand, to test the water. Your wrist is more sensitive, so if it feels hot there, it's too hot for your brain and circulation. This one step alone can prevent sudden blood pressure crashes.
Set a timer if you need to. 10 to 15 minutes is ideal for most seniors. If you enjoy longer showers, spend the last 1 to 2 minutes gradually cooling the water. This signals your vessels to constrict gently, raising your blood pressure back to a steady level before you step out. Many dizzy spells happen because of sudden position changes. So, in the shower, bend slowly when washing your feet. Turn your head gradually instead of whipping it around. Keep one hand on the wall or grab bar if you feel unsteady. These small adjustments prevent your blood pressure from dropping too suddenly. Steam can make you take shorter, shallower breaths, which means less oxygen for your brain. Take slow, deep breaths throughout your shower. Crack the door or run the fan to keep steam manageable. Dr. Oz calls this oxygen-friendly showering, and it's a key part of keeping your head clear. When you're finished, turn off the water and stand still for a few seconds. Let your body adjust before stepping out. Hold on to a grab bar if you have one, and move slowly to your towel or bath mat. If you feel dizzy, sit down immediately and let yourself recover before walking. After you're dry, sit for a moment. Give yourself 2 to 3 minutes before heading to your next activity. This short pause lets your blood pressure and heart rate settle back to normal. Dr. Oz reminds us, your shower should refresh you, not leave you fighting to stay upright. These small adjustments are like installing guardrails for your health. They let you enjoy the comfort of your shower while protecting your brain and circulation. And while your routine matters, your environment matters too. In the next section, we'll look at simple bathroom upgrades like grab bars, non-slip mats, and handheld shower heads that make every shower safer. Now that you know the safest shower routine, let's talk about your bathroom itself. Dr. Oz says that the environment you shower in is just as important as how you shower. A few simple upgrades can dramatically lower your risk of slips, dizziness-related falls, and serious injuries. Start with the floor, the most dangerous part of the bathroom. Use non-slip mats inside and outside of the shower. Replace old mats when they lose grip. Add adhesive strips or a textured mat to the tub floor to stop sliding. Even if you never feel dizzy, wet floors are one of the leading causes of bathroom injuries. Install grab bars where you step in and out of the shower and one inside where you can hold on while rinsing. Dr. Oz notes that modern grab bars don't have to look clinical. You can get stylish versions that blend with your bathroom decor. Think of them as your personal safety rail, always there if your legs feel weak or your balance slips. If you ever feel tired, lightheaded, or weak while showering, consider a shower chair or bench. Sitting while you shower removes the risk of falling and gives your cardiovascular system a break. This is especially helpful if you have arthritis, use a cane, or get fatigued easily. A handheld shower head lets you control the water flow without having to move around as much. This reduces twisting, bending, and sudden position changes, all of which can trigger dizziness if blood pressure drops. Plus, it makes it easier to rinse while sitting if you're using a shower chair. Consider installing a thermostatic mixing valve. This device keeps water at a safe, steady temperature and prevents scalding, especially important if you have slow bar reflexes or reduced sensation in your hands and feet. Good lighting reduces the chance of a misstep. Use bright, even lighting in your bathroom. Install night lights if you shower in the evening or wake up to use the bathroom at night. Avoid harsh sunlight, which can make your pupils constrict and throw off balance. Proper ventilation keeps air fresh and reduces steam buildup, which we talked about in risk number 7. Use an exhaust fan or crack a window to keep oxygen levels stable and prevent that heavy, foggy feeling mid-shower. Picture this: a warm, well-lit bathroom with a sturdy grab bar, a non-slip mat, and a handheld shower you can control. You step in with confidence, move at your own pace, and step out feeling refreshed, not dizzy, not worried about falling. And there's one more key step that ties all this together: preparing your body before you shower. In the next section, we'll look at how hydration and a simple pre-shower routine can keep your blood pressure stable and your brain fully protected. We've talked about risky shower habits and safe routines, but there's one step most seniors skip entirely, and it could be the difference between stepping out strong or stepping out dizzy. That step is hydration before showering. Even mild dehydration can make you more likely to feel lightheaded in the shower. Here's why. When you're dehydrated, your blood volume is slightly lower. This means there's literally less fluid moving through your blood vessels. When hot water causes your vessels to dilate, pressure drops even more and your brain gets less oxygen. This is why Dr. Oz calls dehydration one of the most overlooked risk showers for older adults. The tricky part is after 60, your sense of thirst becomes less reliable. You may already be mildly dehydrated and not even feel thirsty. Here are the signs: dry mouth, slight headache, darker yellow urine, and feeling tired or sluggish before your shower. If you notice any of these, your body may already be struggling to maintain healthy blood pressure. Stepping into a hot shower while dehydrated is like asking your brain to do more with less. Your circulation is already under pressure, and the extra demand can tip you over into dizziness, a near faint, or a fall. Here's the fix Dr. Oz recommends. 15 to 20 minutes before showering, drink about 8 ounces, 1 glass of water. Sip slowly, don't chug, so your body can absorb it. If you've been sweating or exercising, add a pinch of sea salt or drink an electrolyte beverage to restore balance. This small step gently raises blood volume, stabilizes blood pressure, and makes your shower much safer. Pair hydration with a quick pre-shower routine. Sit down or stand still for a minute before turning on the water. Take 3 to 4 slow, deep breaths to calm your heart rate. Roll your shoulders or march in place to wake up circulation. This primes your nervous system so your brain is ready for the temperature change. Picture yourself doing this. You sip water, take a few deep breaths, step into comfortably warm water, and feel steady and alert from start to finish. No head rush, no panic, no grabbing the wall. Just a safe, refreshing shower that leaves you feeling strong. Now, let's put all this together into a simple daily safety checklist you can follow. Something you can glance at before every shower to make sure you're doing everything right. You now have everything you need to turn every shower into a safe, brain-protecting routine. But we all know life gets busy and it's easy to forget the steps. That's why Dr. Oz recommends turning your shower safety plan into a simple, repeatable checklist. Here's your daily shower safety checklist. Step 1, quick body check. Ask yourself, am I feeling dizzy, weak, or unusually tired? If yes, sit and wait a few minutes before starting. Step 2, hydrate first. Drink 8 ounces of water about 15 to 20 minutes before your shower. If you've been sweating, add electrolyte. Step 3, time it right. Avoid showering immediately after waking, eating, or taking blood pressure medications. Wait the recommended 15 to 60 minutes as needed. Step 4, test the temperature. Aim for 98 to 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Test with your wrist. If it feels hot there, it's too hot for your brain and circulation. Step 5, limit your duration. Stay under 15 minutes for hot showers. If you want longer, finish with a gradual cool down. Step 6, breathe and move mindfully. Take slow, deep breaths.